verse 3 says, "For I say, through the grace given to me, to everyone who is among us, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, as God has dealt to each one a measure of faith." You know what that means? That perhaps you are a measure that's 30, or a measure that's 60, or a measure that's 100-fold. Listen, if you are a measure that's 100-fold, you don't have to be yelled at or shaken. If you are a mango tree, the trees, you don't demand that they bear fruit. What you have to do is wait on them, and they bear fruit, and there are many. And if you are a plant of beans, you don't have to say, "Bear beans." No, calm down. Let it appear. You don't have to have a concept of yourself that you have to be better than that one. What you are, you are. You already come wired from the factory that way. Since you were formed in your mother's womb, you were born there. There are characteristics. There is a measure there. But listen, a 30 is marvelous. I think I don't even pass 29. But what happens is that my ministry is to teach, but that doesn't mean I'm 100-fold. Because you know that a 30 qualifies. A 30 delights in the law of God. But there are men and women around us that are 60. And you can't take that from them. You don't have to have a more highly concept than what you ought to, because God gives the measure. Say, God gives the measure. Say, I am a measure. And if I am 30, it's okay. And if I'm a 60, better yet. The problem is that sometimes those that are 60 require more of those that are 30. I like a pair of pants that every time I go to purchase, they don't have my size because it's the most requested. Well, if I was a different size, I would find it easily. You know, here you don't have to compete. Here you don't have to push. What you have to do is to be you. Be you. Come out, brother. Come out of the closet. I don't know why there are people competing. There are people that you know from this world are governed and they're not transformed. Their understanding hasn't been transformed. They're always jealous of their brother. Know that my brother, that he's always been like that, not me, because I've been like this. My parents don't like me because I didn't study like him. Well, if you didn't study like him, well, do something with your life that doesn't require studies.